Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now.
Tell me the truth. Do you like your iPhone? Do you like your iPod? Do you have either one? And if you don't have either one, do you want either one? Especially now that the new version of the iPhone operating system has been released and the App Store is there inside of iTunes or inside the OS itself on the device for you to download, in some cases, free applications. We've talked about it before, and we'll continue to talk about it. Tonight, I ran across a new web service that I've always wanted. And in terms of things that I would want from the web service, they've pretty much nailed about 90% of what I was hoping for. A demonstration of this web service can be found right now at iphone.lockergnome.com. If you go there in your web browser, whether you're using a desktop web browser or your iPhone or iPod Touch, you're going to see a set of iPhone applications. And these iPhone applications, and sometimes their little icon next to them, have been submitted by other people who are always interested in finding out the latest and greatest iPhone news, apps, whatever, including web apps, not just apps that you download from the iTunes store, the App Store. But I'm finding links related to the iPhone that I had no idea even existed after putting this resource together at iphone.lockergnome.com. Registration is free, and you can instantly start commenting, voting, submitting anything that's related to the iPhone. And I can tell you right now, just having launched it probably an hour or so ago, I've got 60 registered users on the site after twittering it, after posting it to FriendFeed, other iPhone fanatics. Right up front, you're going to see the most popular apps as submitted by the community, and currently, Super Monkey Ball is number 1, WeatherBug for the iPhone number 2, DVD Catalyst number 3, and Bubble Wrap number 4, Aurora Faint is number 7, so on and so forth. Then you could also flip over to the Recent tab, and you can find out all the most recently submitted iPhone-related news, apps, etc., etc., etc. You can vote on them, you can comment on them, and if you've, of course, created those particular links because you've registered on the site, then you could edit and add a little screenshot image next to it, or whatever it happens to be. The idea behind doing this is for me to find out what you guys like. Instead of going to the App Store and reading through relatively insipid commentary and really not getting a good sense of what my community really likes, especially on the iPhone, this is a chance for us to try to work as a community together. iphone.lockergnome.com. Now, this tool I didn't create. I gave it a domain name, or put a subdomain on the current lockergnome.com domain, but the tool that makes this possible is Slinkset, slinkset.com. And if you go to slinkset.com, slinkset, I'm not exactly sure how to say that, but I think you understand what I've said at this point, you can set up your own something.slinkset.com, and then you can point your own domain to it, or your own subdomain to it. So that's what I did. So iphone.lockergnome.com is a free account on Slinkset. You can create your own if you want to. And this could be private, public, it could be about anything or nothing. It's all up to you. Now, if you're familiar at all with Dig or Reddit, then the idea behind this is not going to be all that new. If you've always wanted to create your own, this is the chance for you to do it. It's free. No ads are running on the site. You have pretty much full control over the design of it. In terms of features, you can turn certain things on and off. Right now, it's pretty bare bones, but it was easy for me to set up and configure. And almost within, I would say, 5 minutes, I sent out the link, and people were like, wow, and they were already submitting applications to the point where I've set up apple.lockergnome.com. And this is another website that's powered by Slinkset. And here, people are submitting their favorite applications that are found on OS X. Favorite freeware, shareware, whatever. And some of them are even putting icons next to them. This is great. Oh, I love it. I'm going to discover so many new things for my iPhone, for the Mac. I'm also going to create one for just general freeware. I'm going to create one for Windows applications. I'm going to create one for this kind of news, that kind of... It's just going to go on and on and on and on and on forever. But that's the nice thing about using somebody else's platform that is flexible enough to give me an opportunity to do something that I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to have a site like that on my own domain with my own community. This is my chance. This is your chance. You can sign up for free, Slinkset.com. And of course, if you're an iPhone addict, iPhone.lockergnome.com. If you're an OS X or Apple addict, then of course, Apple.lockergnome.com. And I will be setting up Windows.lockergnome.com. By the time you watch this video, hopefully that will be up for Windows News, Views, etc., etc., etc. And the cool thing is I can automatically feed in links through RSS feeds, so I can populate the sites with content that you may already be creating, especially if you're a regular community member here at live.pirillo.com. Maybe you know of another resource that's just as flexible as this one, maybe better, then feel free to pass it along. My email address is chris@pirillo.com. Love to take a look. Love to hear your feedback. Someone recommended that we use a Slinkset subdomain to possibly get ideas for videos that we do here on the website. Because I'm streaming my video feed out 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, here in conjunction with the chat room. In fact, tonight we're going to be opening up the phone lines because someone donated an iTunes gift certificate. Thank you so much for doing that. Let me see here. I'm going to get the name right. I don't want to mess this up because you're not going to believe how much they donated. I was freaking out. I couldn't believe it, but it's absolutely true. Nini, who also goes by the handle, what is it, D-Pixel? Isn't it D-Pixel in the chat room? $50 gift certificate in iTunes, and made the request of opening up the phone line, so we'll be doing that tonight. D-Pixel K, thank you so much. Hasn't scored voice yet, but is well on their way. Anyway, if you'd like to join us in the chat room, possibly for live calls, possibly for testing out new software, what have you, you're welcome to stop by. As I said before, we're open all the time at live.pirillo.com. We'll see you later.